mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuesta en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar.
Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from Truist Park. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Braves baseball, starting now. Mike Soroka, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Luis Garcia is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back to Truist Park following this. Steven Strasburg will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
First pitch on its way. Ronald Acuna stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 31 for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Digging in next, Freddie Freeman. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
No balls and a strike to count. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at ball one. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 23 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Pops this one up. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs, 27 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, D-Roll, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Adrianza, once a Minnesota Twin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-2 pitch. Albies is on the move. This is popped up. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
From the stretch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Foul ball.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Albies over at second. Adrianza at first. 2 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting
3
count.
balls, 2 strikes.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pablo Sandoval is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. It's quite possible. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starlin Castro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. One out, nobody on. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. You're going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Washington. They're still. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the AB now. Ronald Acuna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Up next, Marcell Ozuna. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count. The pitch. Camargo on third. Acuna is over at second with one down in the inning. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Ozzy Albies comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Tried to test.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner.
0-1.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in now for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. 2-0 to the Nationals DH in this one. Three and 0 now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Acuna able to track it down for the third out. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. Bottom of the third now, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Strasburg comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. No one on with 1 down. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Pitch on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1.
2 balls.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Out into right center. Well hit. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Pops this one up. Castro has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. d'Arnaud at second with 2 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And it's
outside,
1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike 1. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Starlin Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real
Oh,
tough
that's
pitch for a
inside.
hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That
Ball, that
misses.
pitch is out.
2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's ball 4. Into the box, Hernan Perez flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out with the man at first. A slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
In the air, down the line in left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Ball 1.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
I got the count. 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And that misses. 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Here's the 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now another 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Alex Avila. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Pitch on the way. Rhett Wiseman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. 3-1 to the National shortstop.
The count is 3-1.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. And there's a base hit on the line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Daniel Hudson, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Career line against Daniel Hudson. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He's taken him deep once. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that messed with the timing for a strike. Hudson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Ehire Adrianza is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Wiseman is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next, here is Travis d'Arnaud, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Counts 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Avila corrals it, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Strike 2. And that one yanked just foul. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Next up is Starlin Castro. He went down on strikes last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Victor Robles stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Castro, the runner at first with 2 gone. To third. Camargo's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals. Luis Avilan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ronald Acuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Freddie Freeman would be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-1.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hernan Perez. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
No hits to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Over to Albies. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So here is Trey Turner, singled in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game. So next to hit is Luis Garcia. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seamer.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Tanner Rainey gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. At the plate now is Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
The 1-2.
2-2 the count. Count is 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. And now Ehire Adrianza hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch.
Aye.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Full count now. And he fouls this one off. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Josh Bell flew out last time up. Chris Martin gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Popped up. Camargo shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Starlin Castro. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the catcher Travis d'Arnaud as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Very high, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Suero is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Working for the punch out and the offering down the first baseline. The 0-2 once more, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's inside.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Ready with the 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. And he's back into second here safely.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind. Instead of going in a 1-run game, you're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Lifetime against this pitcher. Not great. He's 1 for 8. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Camargo stands at second with 2 gone. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Braves pick up a run. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Victor Robles swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Hernan Perez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So now here is Alex Avila, his career line against Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Mike Soroka earns his 8th victory of the season. Steven Strasburg was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Will Smith wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the... Please.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins.